So this is my cover design, and I chose this kind of design because I wanted to represent a poet and know what I feel that what a poet looks like mostly, because usually I look at poets and usually they're like hard-working people that are messy sometimes. So this poet that made this, it's not me, but he's a really messy person. So there's a newspaper, and you can understand it because you can turn it around. It says about the American Declaration, so you can so it announces it. So it's written in old times, and that's another newspaper. That's a letter from his friend, from his French friend. That's in French. Those are three letters three poems that he wrote. And they're just stacked in a pile right next to it. And this is this folder is put into a picture on the desk, and he just finished writing it, and now he's just admiring what he has done over really hard work. So I'm gonna read my poetry. So here we go. The icy estate lies on the hill of Ludra the Great. The ice gnomes skate, leaving the region in a horrible state. The ice gnomes hold resistance. The gates are sealed. The frozen presence inside are revealed. We see black flags in the distance. When the yellow face glows, it rises over the gate, and the ice gnomes are left at a watery fate. So it's a quatrain because it rhymes, and so I'm just going to go straight to the message. First the metaphor I use the gnomes are freezing weather. Is the ice gnome is kind of like freezing weather. So usually where I live, where I come from, last year we had this really big storm, and for 2 weeks we wouldn't go to school, so it was really bad, and we didn't actually go outside because it was really, really cold, minus 26, something like that. So it was really cold. So the ice gnome was kind of a metaphor I compared with freezing weather. And then there's also personification, the yellow face, which I made the sun look like a face. And I took this idea from Teletubbies because in their movies and all those kind of things, in the beginning they always have this sun and this face just going up, showing a new day. So the message to this is it's easier to fight in light better than at night. So this is so here we go to my free verse. The ski flash, John blasts as fast as a flash, wrapped in his tight racing gear. The light poles are shining flares in the foggy night. As the elevation drops, when it splashes in his face, sweat drips in his eyes. Through the freezing weather, John blasts on. Lower and lower the ski flash goes. If he should fall, he shall turn into a snowball. The total whiteout has begun. As John crosses the finish line, snowflakes burst out of the ground, and the whole world cheers as the world skiing champion hears that he's the best. So this is a free verse, but some places when I want it, because I I don't actually like those kind of poems that don't rhyme that much. So where I could rhyme, I'd make it rhyme. So if he should fall, he shall turn into a snowball. So, and I made some metaphor. The light poles are shining flares in the foggy night. So the picture here, so the first time I actually saw this picture, when I got it, I thought that those were flares. And then those, here, we see these kind of snow poles going down. So they're snow poles, but they fooled me from thinking that they're actually snow poles. So that's a metaphor. And then we have, so there's also snowflakes burst out of the ground. So when a race ends in a football champion, a skiing champion or something in Austria, usually when they stop, their feet, their skis, they just go like this. So like and then the snowflakes just like get out of the ground, just like burst out onto. So then like if he's first, then they just start cheering like the whole world if they're watching it. So like Austria, and if their skier wins, then they start cheering like wild. And I was watching, my neighbors were just like cheering around when we were watching it. So like yeah. So the message to this is that if you like really try hard and please don't think that I copied this, because like most people actually like parents and teachers and everybody start repeating that if you really try hard, then you can actually like make it. So this person actually like tried really hard and he actually like won. So that's the message. So thanks.